What's good with you, YouTube? Louthewritersports back with you once again. Hope everybody taking care of themselves, staying safe out there, everybody just living their lives. All right, let's talk about it. So, first off, I want to say congratulations to the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Rams for making it to the Super Bowl. They fought hard and came out the victors yesterday, even though Kansas City and the 49ers had the lead going into the fourth quarter. Cincinnati and the Rams did not give up, and they made the plays that they were supposed to make just to win the games. I know a whole lot of people are saying they may not watch the Super Bowl. It may be the Lord's rating Super Bowl, but these two teams made it to Super Bowl, and you cannot hate on that. They did what they were supposed to do. What's up, Hitman? So you can't get mad at the fact that the Rams and the Bengals made the Super Bowl. As a 49er fan, I'm upset that we lost the game, but you got to give the Rams a lot of respect for going out there and not letting not letting a 10-point lead get them down. You gotta give the Rams, you gotta give the Bengals a lot of respect for going out there and getting the win. You can't get mad at that. Like I was upset, I was angry that Jimmy G let it down once again, and we're going to move on from him. Like nobody did not respect. Like I didn't expect nobody did not expect the 49ers to make this far the way they started their season with a 3-5 record. Nobody didn't expect them to go this far in the playoffs. Nobody didn't expect them to even make the playoffs, but they did, and they went to the NFC Championship game. So, but am I upset that they lost the game? Of course. If you're a fan of your team, you'd be upset that your team didn't win, but you gotta give that other team who beat your team a lot of respect. Now, with the 49ers offseason beginning, there's been a lot of questions on they gonna move on Jimmy G, which I've been saying, other 49ers fans been saying, it's time to move on from Jimmy G and get somebody else a shot. Is it gonna be Trey Lance? Is it gonna be the rumors I've been hearing about Aaron Rodgers? Or the rumors I've been hearing about Tom Brady? Who knows? But the 49ers window is closing fast. And you still got a young team who's already signed to up to 2024. And the only thing they are missing right now is a top 10 quarterback who can lead them to the Super Bowl. That what they that what news reporters been saying. That what the media have been saying. They need somebody who can lead them to Super Bowl. Like, yeah, Jimmy G has led them to a Super Bowl. He led them to an NFC Championship game. But people don't feel that. People feel like the 49ers is missing that key ingredient for this team. And but the hardest thing gonna be if is Jimmy Garoppolo worth a top first round pick if he get traded, or is he just a second or third round pick if he if they do trade him to a different team? And what team is going to take that chance on Jimmy G? Basically, what you got to say, what knucklehead team going to take that chance getting Jimmy G? I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers come to 49 Polo. I'm just saying you hear no rumors. You hearing what he's saying. Like, is that going to happen or not? If it does happen, then you got to deal with it for the next 2 years. If it don't happen, then I'm also looking at it this way too. If Rodgers was to come to the 49ers, what would they give him the same heat that they gave Kevin Durant when he went to the Warriors? uh, do I want him? Do I want a 38-year-old quarterback that's going probably in the late of his careers that probably ain't uh who has folded under pressure in the playoffs? Or do I want a young quarterback who gonna probably frack, who probably in the first year as a full-time starter, hopefully can make the playoffs? Do I want an old man over a young man? Do I want a quarterback who I will probably only gonna have for the next 2 to 3 years? Or do I want a quarterback who I'm gonna have for the next 10 to 15 years? You think you know me well, don't you, Polo? Okay, we get Aaron Rodgers. We're guaranteed to probably end up winning that division. It's gonna probably come down to the It's gonna probably will come down to the Rams and Niners once again in that division, and it's gonna probably end up taking.
Nigga, your ass would be happy than a motherfucker, nigga.
Polo. I'm trying to state. I'm trying to lay out the ground. I'm trying to lay out what it would look like if we did get Aaron Rodgers. You, yeah, ain't no guarantee we're gonna have him for like probably what 2 years, something like that.
Uh,
And I'm looking at Trey Lance. You can have a young cat who probably will have him like 10 to 15 years. Because my main focus next year ain't winning the Super Bowl, is making it to the playoffs. But if we did land Aaron Rodgers, it's Super Bowl or bust, right?
uh, yeah, but I look at it. I guess I look at it, Lou, from a personnel standpoint. You know how he still gotta he still. I'm saying if Aaron Rodgers did come, he would still have to gel. He would have to get used to Shanahan's system. We got to see if they even mesh well. But Trey Lance, he's already in the system. He knows what's going on. He done had the experience and everything. Right now, I've already moved on, just like you, Lou, to Trey Lance. I told Matt Moses that this morning.
And
I'm
plus,
I'm looking. I'm trying to
the
get
thing,
this guy a chance.
the thing I'm wondering about, what knucklehead team will actually gonna take Jimmy G for a first or second round pick?
A lot of them. You'll be surprised. A lot of people. You know what, Lou? There's several people that said that Jimmy G. It didn't all fall on Jimmy G. That game. It's a lot of people defending him more than you think.
I'm not surprised. Now they're trying to say he lost because he had injured shoulder, a thumb injury, and a whole lot of injuries.
Who are you talking about, Garoppolo?
Yeah,
Well, shoot. I mean, I look.
I'm like this, Pablo. If you on that field, you okay. Because
Yeah,
Baker Mayfield kept playing with injured shoulder, right?
yo,
And Dak Prescott
you
kept
don't
on
even
playing
like
with.
Baker Mayfield.
I'm just saying, when you on that field, you're okay to play, right?
Right.
No matter what, no matter what sport you're playing, as long as you're on that field, court, soccer field, no matter what sport, if you're on that field, you're okay to play. You
Look
ain't
at
that
this.
in.
Look at this nigga TJ. He coming to Indy. No, Rodgers, come over here.
All right, all right, TJ, you get a 2.0 Carson Wentz.
Oh shit. Everybody try to reach and grab for Rodgers, man. Listen, Lou, you already like me. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to see some new talent, man.
Would you want Jimmy in Tampa Bay?
See, look at man, that's fucked up, Lou. Why you gonna ask me that, man?
See, you don't even want him, Polo.
That's fucked up, man. Lou, you got me. Look, he wouldn't be my first choice, but if he came, I wouldn't be. I give a guy a chance. So I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna be like you and the brother Matt Moses. Shout out to him. Oh no, nah, man. Forget that. Even before he take a snap, man. But if he go to the 49ers, though, Lou, it already the media is going to do everything possible that they can to make that storyline fit to where it'll be a happy ending for Rodgers. I can already see it playing out if he does come there.
No, but I'm like his Polo. They gave Kevin Durant heat for going to the Warriors. If
Hmm.
Aaron Rodgers comes to the 49ers, to a team you lost
Hmm.
4 times in the playoffs,
Hmm.
who you never defeated, you need to get that same heat too. Because they're gonna be saying, "Oh, he took the easy way out." And Stephen A. Smith's gonna say, "Oh, that's not the worst move ever in history of sports." I'm like,
Right,
motherfucker.
right, right. Yeah,
Think about it. If you get Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams saying he coming with him,
man. Dang, y'all gonna be Debo and Devontae.
and Brandon
Damn, man.
Ayuk and Kittles and Brandon Ayuk,
Ooh, man. So,
and
but
don't
see,
for-
Lou,
and don't forget about and don't forget most of the supposed to be coming back for injury too.
because Lou, man, skip. Look, I like Trey Lance, but if y'all are right there, why go? Lou, I already told you this. Why go back? You talk about, oh yeah, I'm just ready for the playoff. You know, good and goddamn well, you want to get closer to that Lombardi.
See, that's a hard choice right now, Polo.
You know what I'm saying? You right
Like,
there.
do I really want to? Almost like it seems like if we add Aaron Rodgers to the team, I'm like selling my soul just for the Lombardi Trophy.
At least for 1 year. And then, but I know Trey Lance is going to be feeling some type of way if that was to happen because he's like, damn, I had my chance to actually show people,
Because
you know
think
what I
about it,
could.
Polo. If Aaron Rodgers comes to the 49ers, Trey Lance will probably play like 1 year before his rookie contract up.
Hmm.
Because Rodgers gonna probably end up playing like 2 to 3 years at the 49ers if he comes there. By the
Right.
time you by the time he retires, he's like what 42, 43 years old.
Yeah.
And Trey Lance probably like 25 to 26 years old.
Right. In his prime.
And plus, I can see Aaron Rodgers working with Trey Lance. One reason he ain't want to work with no Jordan Love.
Hold on one second. But I don't know, Lou, because that's a hard that's a hard decision, man. Like you said, man, because here you got a guy that the league is already ready to move on from. But I think Shanahan would love the opportunity to coach Aaron Rodgers. I think Debo would love the opportunity to play with him, despite what he said on Twitter about Jimmy Garoppolo. And I think the defense would be excited. But we got to see how he gels with that 49ers. He said he always wants to be a 49ers. He got to see how he gels with the team, the fan base, how they going to accept him. It's a lot of things I look at
And
in
my
that whole
brother brought
situation.
I was talking to my brother today. He brought up a point. If we
Mhm.
got to give up if we got to get Rodgers and give up like a guy like Bosa or a Kittle, something like that, he said, no, don't do it, because we're not giving up a young talent, just to get Rodgers. No, we ain't gonna do that.
That's a good point because I know Matt Moses. He said he ready for Trey Lance. He want Trey Lance, man, on their bad and stuff. And I know
I'm ready for
you hire.
I'm ready for Trey Lance too, but what is more pressure on Cal Shanahan to get that Lombardi trophy? Because think about it, Cal Shanahan's been there real close, so close, but he
Yep.
always end up coming up short.
I just think that from at this point, y'all should focus on getting as close as you can. Look, Jimmy Garoppolo, man, he was playing on eggshells, Lou, and I don't think that was my only thing. He would probably be nervous for for his life. He already on a big stage that he ain't never been on before. He defeated the Cowboys. He defeated Green Bay.
But really, did he defeat Green Bay? Because
I
you
mean,
know
not
the
by
end of
himself. He managed the game though, Lou. If they look at that roster 20 years from now, what they gonna say? Who was the quarterback? Jimmy Garoppolo.
here's the
If
thing
you
too,
look,
Polo. If you add Aaron Rodgers, you're gonna open up the offense more. It don't seem like when you had Jimmy, you couldn't do certain things because he always had trouble with certain routes. Because like people have said, Jimmy kind of held Shanahan back from really trying to open the offense.
mm, but not. I mean, but yesterday though, Luke, man, those plays that Shanahan called was kind of disappointed in them. Those three running plays that he tried to do. I forget it was in the second or third quarter. One of those he called it. It almost looked like the same daggone play 2 to 3 times in a row. Lou, when y'all was trying to get in position to at least get a field goal or score.
He has said we are running 49 will be a running team, and when you leave the game in Jimmy's hands, that's when they get in trouble.
Mm,
Now, when you add Trey Lance, we're gonna probably end up being a re-option team.
mm, that's gonna be a whole. That's gonna be a whole nother transition, man. Guys got to get used to,
Yep.
and they're gonna have to get used to his athleticism. And then with Rodgers, they would have to get used to what comes with Rodgers, and you already know what comes with Rodgers. Lou is his ego, man. Rod, as good as great as Aaron Rodgers is, he got an ego through the roof, man. Just like any other superstar. So he gonna want things catered his way. He probably gonna come with those type of expectations. I'm just looking at it from that standpoint, Lou. And I'm not trying to be negative about the situation. Do I personally feel that Aaron Rodgers could come there and be successful in the 49ers uniform? Yeah. But what is the likelihood in that when you got other stuff we got to think about? Yeah, it looked good it looked good from the outside looking in on paper, or from afar. But that's just like TJ. He's saying, yeah, come to Indy. That don't guarantee you a championship, man. You gotta
I
we
look,
gotta
I look,
look at other stuff.
I look at it like this too. Okay, John Lynch, you made this trade for Aaron Rodgers and Shanahan, Aaron Rodgers, your quarterback. Y'all better win the Super Bowl. No ifs and buts about it. No excuses. Y'all better win the Super Bowl. Cause if y'all get Rodgers and y'all don't win the Super Bowl, then you're a fail. Then you're a failure. Shanahan, you're a failure. Cause y'all did all this just to get Rodgers and y'all don't win the Super Bowl. It's a failure.
Okay, Lou, do you think they'll fire him? Do you think they'll fire Shanahan?
Probably not. They probably come back with him.
Man, I don't know, man. I'm looking at it in hindsight, though, Lou, man.
Okay. Say Aaron Rodgers came to Tampa Bay. Are you
Mm-hmm.
expecting? Would you expect a Super Bowl? Or is a Super Bowl a
Yup,
bust for you too? Because
absolutely,
you want
absolutely,
it, and you be like, if Rodgers made it to the NFC Championship game, I made it to the Super Bowl and lost. Would you be pissed about that? Because y'all did all that just to get Rodgers, and he did not give you the results you rightly deserve, right?
exactly. And
So,
and they're gonna that's when more comparisons will come because then they'll look at Tom Brady. They'll look at Tom Brady and be like, well, Tom Brady was able to come here only 1 year and get it done. How come you couldn't? Or
and like I
they'll
said,
say something like that.
if Rodgers goes to Denver, they're gonna be expecting the same thing too.
Hmm.
You better win the Super Bowl in Denver because because Elway and Manning put all their chips in for you. They hired your old offensive coordinator. They got
Hmm.
this young receiving core. They
Hmm.
got a up and coming defense. So
Hmm.
you better do something. You better win.
Right. Exactly.
So you want to leave Green Bay and go to a different team because cause you kept on saying Green Bay was not doing enough for you. But you go to a different team, a stat team, and you did not win. What does suit this time?
And he's been unhappy in Green Bay though, Lou. Even when he was winning MVPs, he was unhappy.
He was unhappy because he remember that draft night he was still feeling some type of way from not being getting picked by the 49ers.
Yeah.
And during the offseason he lives in California.
Right. Yeah. Probably been working out with a few of them guys too on the sneak.
And plus, you gotta think about it this way. If you go to Denver, think about the quarterback you're gonna be facing in that division. Mahomes,
Yep.
um, the Los Angeles Chargers quarterback. Hey, what's
Herbert.
Herbert and Carr. Now, if you go
Yeah.
to the NFC West, you only got to face um, Wilson, um, Stafford, And hey, what's the Arizona quarterback?
Oh, Arizona. Murray.
Murray. Now,
Yeah.
if you go to Tampa Bay, of course you're gonna be favored to win that division because really the quarterbacks in that division are kind of like not on your same level.
Yeah, all of them guys are pretty much. Well, we got to see what happened with Jameis next season, and then of course
They talking
Sam
about
Darnold.
bringing James. They talking about bringing James back to Tampa Bay.
What? When they say this?
He's a free agent. They talking about man.
When did they say this though?
We were talking about this yesterday on we were talking about it yesterday on that Rated R Superstar chat room. They think about bringing him back to Tampa Bay. Like they said they don't got no. If Brady retired, they don't got no quarterback. It's like you gonna have Blaine Gabbert and probably draft a
Nah,
quarterback.
they
They
not
they
bringing. They're not bringing back Jameis, man. I can already. That's not gonna happen, man. And Tampa Bay is trying to after Brady goes, they're trying to start over. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It Bruce, Aaron. I think he gonna be gone soon. I
well
don't,
whatever Tampa Bay do, they got
cause,
if you
cause
if
no,
you get Russell Wilson,
I don't mean to cut you off, Lou, but look at like three of our the defensive coordinators and a couple of the coaches have already been on multiple interviews. So everybody trying to make their moves already. My bad. Go ahead.
if Bruce Arians does retire, who would you want to be the next head coach?
Oh, that's tough, man.
I say let Brian Luck would be the coach.
Yeah, like Leftwich, man. I would say Bill O'Brien, but the only thing is I don't like his personality, and I think that his philosophy probably wouldn't fit what they were trying to do because Bill O'Brien trying to step back
Reason I
in
say
there.
Leftwich, reason I say Leftwich because basically you be still running the same system just with a different quarterback. Why are you going to change the system all of a sudden? Because I think Leftwich will also keep the defensive coordinator with him.
I don't know. I just know that they're trying to move on. But Jameis, as much as I would like Jameis back. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see that happening though. I don't see that happening. Now you got me keeping an eye on that. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. And listen, if it do happen, I'll go on there and I'll say, hey, I was wrong. But I really don't see that happening.
Also, I'm gonna say this too, Polo. A great guy, a great college quarterback be for y'all is Ryan Pickett. They got that kid from Pittsburgh. He be a great in y'all
Yeah,
system too, because he
yeah.
know how
They
he's a great game manager.
wasn't he a no, he didn't. It was another guy for a Pitt that was looked at as a hot on defense or something, right? Or am I wrong? You know what I'm saying, Lou? Was he in contention for he was in contention for Heisman? Huh?
I think he was like a defensive end. I'm thinking what like a
Hey,
defensive.
Lou, I'm a hop back on that a little bit, bro.
All right, all right. What up, good people? Louthewritersports back with you once again. Um, I was talking to Polo about this whole situation. Um, but he said Jimmy come to Indianapolis. Mm, that'd be a long shot right there. Why are you willing to give up to get Jimmy G? Like, are you unhappy with Carson Wentz? Like me and Polo been saying, if Aaron Rodgers go to the 49ers, whoever team Aaron Rodgers go to, it's, it's Super Bowl or bust. Because if Rodgers is going to play for a young, a, a different young team with great with great veteran help on the offensive end, he better win the Super Bowl or get to. It's because it's Super Bowl or bust, no matter what team you go to. Because you complain about how Green Bay never had no weapons, how Green Bay never gave you any type of help on the help. You have how you never had defense. Well, if you go to Tampa Bay, San Francisco, Denver, you're gonna have all that. If you don't win, what's gonna be your excuse this time, bruh? You think it's the team? Maybe it's you. Don't get me wrong. If Rodgers did come to 49ers, I probably would be happy because my mind will wonder about all the possibilities that can happen and think about the possibilities that could not happen. Like Polo said, he he's learning a new system. Shanahan will have to change the system to help benefit Rodgers, and he playing with a whole new team. Meaning, Rodgers, you said you want to play for the 49ers. You can't live that Hollywood lifestyle because you're going to be because starting off the bat, they're going to pick the 49ers as a favorite to win the Super Bowl. And I'm pretty sure 49ers going to be on prime time a lot. And if Tom Brady is truly retired, they're going to look at you as the best quarterback in the NFC. because the AFC is stacked with quarterbacks, young quarterbacks. So in the NFC, wherever Russell Wilson goes in the trade, because everybody believes Russell Wilson will not be back in Seattle next year. So what if Cleveland and everybody saying Cleveland may take a shot on Russell Wilson, and plus you don't know what Seattle may do. They may end up getting Deshaun Watson or Baker Mayfield. All type of different scenarios what Seattle may do. And like I've been saying, the young quarterbacks who can probably do decent in the NFL is probably Pickett from Pittsburgh. Like they can make all like it's all type of things that can happen to make these certain teams in the NFL better this year. So right, so say Rodgers goes out there, wins his second Super Bowl career. Is his legacy gonna be kind of different, or is it gonna be the same? Because if Roger wouldn't say his second Super Bowl, are people gonna say, "Oh, he's alone in the top five quarterbacks of all time"? Are they gonna say, "Oh, bro, you had to leave, go to a super team just to win Super Bowl, bro? You ain't no best, you ain't one of the best quarterbacks of all time. You just a guy who lived off of pure talent around you." Because Stephen A. Smith saying he's the bad man, like Rodgers is all that. So is does Rodgers going to the 49ers hurt his legacy or build up his legacy? That's the question you got asked. If Rodgers do end up going to Denver, would that would that be a more like and wins in Denver? Does that look better for his resume, or does it hurt his resume? So let me hurry up and see what's going on. Like as I see it right now, John Lynch and Cal Shanahan got a big, probably one of the biggest off seasons of their career. And I gotta believe Shanahan probably is on the hot seat next year if he don't get it done. If they do land Aaron Rodgers, he don't get it done. Or if you end up getting come start Trey Lance as your quarterback, yeah, you make the playoff, but can you win with Trey Lance and make the Super Bowl? So I'm gonna go ahead and end this right now because I got a lot of things I gotta take care of. I got a lot of messages that came from my phone. But I want to thank Polo, DJ Sports, um, Hitman, and True Viking for coming through, showing the brothers some love, and and I want to thank everybody who's been supporting me so far. Um, Tomorrow we're gonna probably go more deep in depth in the decisions that going to be made probably this off season, and we're gonna probably talk about Super Bowl week 2, talk about Bengals and Rams leading up to the game and what needs to happen and the matchup that's going to help certain teams in this game. Like I can't wait to see the matchup between Ramsey and Chase. Other than that, thank you for coming by to this podcast and peace out.